The Eiffel Tower behind us is one of the many landmarks that'll be closed down tomorrow as Paris gets ready for trouble. Driving through the city, we saw windows being boarded up. We saw metal gratings being taken away that could be used as weapons by the protesters. We saw shops, restaurants, banks, and other tourist attractions getting ready to be shut down. And some 89,000 police nationwide were being readied for action to try to head off the kind of damage we saw last Saturday. 2 people were killed here, 130 people were injured, 400 people were arrested. Authorities today say they expect, quote, significant violence. Also, they say their mobilization will be total. Now, this is all part of the so-called yellow vest protests, named after the high visibility jackets that French people have to have in their cars in case of an emergency. And in fact, it was triggered by a proposed hike in the price of diesel fuel by the government, a response to what they said was global warming. But it has turned into a broader protest about high taxes and low wages and a government thought to be out of touch with its people. And that, of course, means French President Emmanuel Macron. He was voted in last year as a new style reformer, but it's thought by many that much of what he has done has benefited the rich at the expense of the poor. And yes, it is spreading to students staging their own protests. There were images of kids being lined up and knelt down by police, causing a lot of problems. Also, other shots of strong authority acting against the protesters that's caused problems as well. Sandra, officials claim that these generally peaceful protests have been hijacked in the last couple of weeks by violent fringe elements, but that has has attracted attention, and some of the leaders of these protesters will be meeting with Macron's right-hand man, the Prime Minister, here tonight. Maybe too little, too late.